Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Monday, July 28th. Oh my gosh, we're really getting down to it. July almost behind us. The year is whizzing by. Maybe you're out in your summer frolic and you're enjoying weather that is like a little bit putting you into that good mood, and you're saying to yourself, you know, I really have a question about blank. Sometimes I feel like the seasons can give us a little space to consider something different. Maybe you are looking at what lies ahead for you and you want to know what are the possibilities. If that sounds familiar, if that's maybe conjuring something cool for you, what I would suggest is going to our website, jillonmoney.com. In the upper right-hand corner, click the Contact Us button. Write us a note. And if you'd like to join us live, you can check the box. Mark will do everything else after that. And, you know, for some of you who are a little tech phobic, I know it can be tough, but Mark and your friends in life will help you out. That is what Gary found. Gary joins us from the Pacific Northwest, and Gary, you get an award. You get 5 stars for sticking with us, man. And I know we had a hard time getting you on the air last week, and here we are today. So how are you? And thank you so much for your patience with us.
Oh, we're good. I just appreciate Mark's patience with.
Oh, he's the best, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's great. What's going on? How can we help you out?
I would like to retire in a month. I just finally had enough. And
what made you, wait a second, what was the enough? Like, what was it? Was there a moment in time where you just like, I am exhausted? Like, what was it for you?
Physically and mentally worn out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like I can keep going. So my question is, I found a financial advisor, and I've been working with them since May, and they put a plan together. I just wanted to run by you and see if it sounds kosher.
Okay. I like it. I like the idea that like you're already out, you're done. So how old are you, Gary?
Well, I'm not done yet, but I'm 62.
And you'd like to say, I want to retire in a month. So you're like, you've done, you've put up with enough. Let's see if we can make this happen. What does the advisor say? Did they do a plan that showed you could do it?
Yeah, they asked me, what our monthly budget is. And I told them, and yeah, I think it's doable.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is it will still be working.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier. How much does she make right now?
Closer to 60.
Mm-hmm. Can you live on her salary alone, do you think, or not?
No.
Okay. How old is she?
She's 57.
How much money do you think you need when you look at your expenses? Like, what do you think you need to live on? What's the spend that you need?
About $6,000
a month. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha. And she has well, it's not $5,000 because I'm sure there are things that come out of that. Will you continue? So would you receive health insurance on her plan? Is that the game plan for you guys?
Yes.
Okay. So she would carry you on her health insurance. So that's good. She would, obviously create a bunch of the money that you need for the expenses to cover those expenses. How long do you think she would like to work?
Well, so the plan, we've decided to move in a few years, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to retire, so I could start planning out and getting the house ready to put on the market and all that.
Okay. How much is the house worth?
$800 to $840.
All right. Is there a mortgage that remains?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. How much is the mortgage was left? What's left?
So we have a first, which is $460, and we have a second, which is like $60.
What's the interest rate on the $460?
We got it pretty low. It's 3.2.
Good. And what about the $60? That's probably variable. Is that right?
No, it's fixed. It's also low. It's like around 3.
Oh my God. For a second. That's amazing. But we're moving always sounds like a great idea. Are you thinking about moving to someplace like much cheaper? Like, what do you think?
Well, we're thinking moving abroad.
Oh, okay. And would it
Uh,
be more or less expensive, do you think?
we just kind of started this process, but
Hmm.
it would be much cheaper.
Much cheaper. So
Yeah,
would
probably
you,
like half of
oh,
what our monthly expenses are right now.
really? Okay. But would you buy or would you rent someplace?
In the beginning, we would rent and
Okay.
see,
See
and
how you
then
like it, right?
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
guys have kids, grown kids? What's going on?
We have two grown kids. Yeah, one is 24 and the other one is 30.
Are they okay and on their own?
Yes, they're on their own.
Okay.
One of them needs a little help.
A little, but not like some major amount of ongoing support, right?
No, no.
Okay. What have you guys, besides the house where you have a nice big chunk of equity, what have you guys saved to make this happen? Like you have a retirement plan at work right now. How much money is in there?
So there's a DCP plan, which
Mm-hmm.
I have 37,000. Then there is a Purse 3 plan, which I have 340,000.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh,
So you'll
the
be entitled to a pension. Is that right?
Yes,
What will that pension amount be?
around 1,800.
So that's pretty good though. If your wife's going to keep working for a few years and she is making 60 grand and then you've got 1800 a month from your pension, her income plus that pension should not exactly, but pretty close to cover your needs, right? Your expenses. So that's good. And then you've got this other pot of money. Does she also have a retirement account?
Yeah, she has a Fidelity 403B through her
Mm-hmm.
work, which has like 56,000 in there.
What's the actual issue that you are inquiring about? You hire this financial person, they do a plan. What is the plan? What is the recommendation of the plan that I think you're seeking a blessing of? What do they say they want to do?
So they want to pull all the money together, and they made this plan, which has different buckets in it, like 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 7 year, 10,
Hmm.
and 20, I believe. And
Hmm.
so they split up our money into these buckets,
Hmm.
and
I'm going to guess they think you should buy an annuity.
well, I think one of them will be a annuity, the other some of the insurance products, and
Hmm.
so the plan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has a protected principal. These are protected principal accounts, and so you earn interest
Yeah.
on it, but obviously your principal is protected.
I am concerned that if you took all of this advice and put it to work, that you're tying up a lot of your money. I know that they have the 1, 3, 5 and everything, but all these things cost money. And I think that this might be overkill for what your needs are. Because it sounds to me, it's so funny. Like the basic facts seem like they line up okay, meaning your wife works for a few more years. You got that pension. That money is the money you'll need to live on. Do you have any money in savings besides the retirement accounts that you and your wife maintain? Is there a bank or a savings account that you have?
Yeah, we have about 7,000 in savings.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm a little concerned that if you tie up all this money, we lose access to it. And you may need this money to do different things. I don't know if I want there to be an annuity. I am more inclined to have this money available to you and then maybe see what happens after you sell the house and you move abroad. But I think you're going to want to have access to your money. I'm not saying this person's trying to screw you. I'm just saying that what I would be more interested in finding out is, okay, that's one plan. What would a plan look like if we just actually did not have we didn't have these products. We didn't have a protected principal account, but we had some money that was in a retirement account that we manage or you manage, and it's accessible to us. We're a little uncomfortable tying up our money because we kind of don't know where life is going to lead us. And especially with this move abroad. And I would seek another alternative. And I know that may sound like kind of a pain in the butt, but I think it's important that people look forward, especially because you guys are both so young. She's 57, you're 62. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how life's going to roll. You might need $50,000. And if it's sitting in some sort of structured account, then I don't think that that's going to serve you well. So I think what I would do is I would be very careful about moving forward with them. I don't want to make you, again, I'm not going to tell you that this person is necessarily ripping you off or they're this, that, and the other thing. I might get a second opinion. I might go to someone who's a certified financial planner and say, what do you think of this plan? And see what they say. I think that you guys need to be a little bit more careful about tying up your money. I know that there are a lot of advisors, people with radio shows, people who deal with people who have state pensions, people who deal with teachers or these hospitals. They tend to be very product heavy. They lean on the sale of products. And I would just be a little bit cautious before I dumped the money into those products. Does that make sense to you, Gary?
It does, but I have to mention that there will be access to the funds from these protected plans, and they set aside emergency cash fund of $45,000 out of that, and so there is access.
Okay, as long as there's some access, I still would say to them, what if I didn't want to do this? I don't want to sink $200,000 into this. What's my alternative? Ask that question. That is the question to ask, because without the answer to that question, I do feel like they're pushing this product, and I am concerned that that is good for them and may not be so good for you. I would get a second opinion. That's all I'm going to tell you. And I think that, you sound like you're in a good place generally, but I would get a second opinion from someone not involved in this company at all. That's what I would do. And if you think that that's, when I see things that are structured and products and annuities, that is a bit of that's a warning to me. Okay. That's a warning. It doesn't mean it's the worst thing in the world, but not every single problem needs a solution that's called an insurance product. So in my mind, even though there may be some money that's liquid, I just would like to have someone else's eyes on the situation. And I know that you want to believe that everything's on the up and up. Maybe it is, but it's like a doctor. You want to get a second opinion. And so that's my advice to you, that it sounds good, but we want some confirmation. Okay. And if you can get some confirmation and someone else says, yeah, that's a cool plan, fine. But I wouldn't go through with it right away until I had some more confirmation. And so I hope that helps. I know that it's probably not exactly the answer you want, because everybody likes to think that whoever they're dealing with is doing the right by them. But a second pair of eyes on a situation. And again, I'm not looking at these products. I am not looking at how much they cost, because sometimes people will say like, oh, well, we don't make any money managing your money unless you want us to. And then there's all of a sudden they're getting paid a commission or something from our product. Let's get another set of eyes and ears on it. You can go to letsmakeaplan.org, which is the CFP website. That's what I would do. So if you're listening to this and you're engaging with an advisor, you're engaging with somebody who is putting a proposal in front of you, the question to ask is, what are the alternatives? Every advisor knows there's more than one way to get to the end result. What are the alternatives? That's the question that you can ask. And if you can do that, I think that it would serve you a lot better than just proceeding as if everyone is the best actor in the world. Maybe these folks are great, maybe not. So I hope that helps. And again, if you are being pitched something like this, get in touch with us. Go to JillOnMoney.com, upper right-hand corner, contact us button, write us a note. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air. And, just give us a lot of detail if you don't want to come on the air. That's very important as well. So give us a shout, JillOnMoney.com. Okay, you can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcast. Please leave us a rating and review wherever you listen. And of course, do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.